What's up, everybody? Today, you may see in the corner, we got a little bit of a tough, rough, sensitive subject. So, let's just get straight into it. Wasting no time. Y'all are here in a desperate time. I'm here for you. It's always help. All right, let's go. Let's do this, man. All right, today's subject: How to Not Kill Yourself by David-Perdzock. And one thing I put in the corner is that's the cover of Never See Me Again by Kanye West. Love that song. Okay, first thing is don't rely on one thing to make you happy. And now, before we get into this, I will say, coming from me personally, I I have thought many times about killing myself. I've only been serious about it maybe a couple handful of times. I must say, in a new environment, here I'm going through right now, I feel real alone. I feel like I'm not really amounting to nothing in my life, but this is why I made this, to help people in my situation, and I feel like I've gotten over these thoughts, so it's not like the blind leading the blind, right? So, um, here we go. So yeah, coming off a rough patch in my life, fam. I'll be honest, but I got through it, bro, and I'm just trying to spread my knowledge because I want to help you guys. So number one, don't rely on one thing to make you happy. Now, coming from my experience, I've done this a lot. Whether that be your performance in like school, in sports, in the gym, or relationships. You got a girlfriend, you got a boyfriend, you got whatever. They're not treating you right, so you don't feel good. You can't do that, man. This is why I put the Easter bunny, because you can't put all your eggs in one basket, even though it looks like they did that. Unfortunate. That Easter bunny might be in trouble now. Um, anyways, being real, this is kind of just straight off the dome too. It was only planned a little, so I'm gonna just get into it, man. If one thing goes right, oh, you live it, man. You live it. But the second that thing goes wrong, it's like, what do you do now? So divide things. Keep tabs with people. Don't ever burn bridges. That's how in the end you feel alone. Don't ever burn bridges. And I've had to learn that the hard way, bro. Because I always think, hey, maybe if I isolate myself, I can I can find validation within myself, which we'll touch on that later. But no, it's not. It's never good, man. It's never good to isolate yourself, and that's what I just try to do for 2 weeks. And luckily, I have great friends here that keep in touch with me. So that's another thing. Pick your friends out wisely, man. You are who you hang around. Um, it's just like the whole philosophy of being suicidal. If you surround yourself in negative life just all around, of course you're gonna want to kill. Sorry, of course you're gonna want to take your life. And I know there's extenuating circumstances to that. I'm not blaming anybody who takes their life because everybody who did that is way worse than you could have ever thought to drive yourself to that point. And so you just need to split things up. You could have, okay, your girlfriend not messing with you right now. Go to your friends. Okay, your friends, they want to be alone. That's cool. I'll go to my mom. My mom's always been there for me. And if your mom's not there, you online community, everybody has one of these now. Online communities are very much real. And secondly, um, not secondly, I mean moving on from that, everybody, I mean, hobbies are a very great thing to have. I've honestly been the most basic person when it comes to hobbies. I like working out, I like playing video games. Yeah, like 90% of people do that, but guess what? It makes me happy. uh I'm gonna be real, bro. Getting on Fortnite, that makes me happy. Getting on Minecraft, that makes me happy. Just lifting weights makes me happy. And that's another thing. If you only rely on that, oh, you failed your PR today, you feel terrible for the week because you failed what you had planned for yourself. So just splitting things up, moving on. Learn to be internally validated. Believe in yourself. Save a cookie for yourself. Love yourself and be nice to yourself. Like the dog said, external validation is what I chased all through my life, up until this point. Even now, I'll be so real. Um, it's rough, man. It's rough. You post an Instagram story, you're like, everybody gonna love this. You get one like from your like weird homeboy you knew 5 years ago. Not that girl you wanted to like your story. That feels terrible. I'll be real. I'll be real. Just like recently in my life, I was like, I'm gonna post this, and this girl that I like, she didn't like it or something like that. So I'm like, am I like, was that a weird thing to post? And then I start doubting myself and questioning myself. It's a terrible feeling, and it's really just a hole you get yourself into because then when you rely on other people's validation for yourself and they don't give it to you, you just feel less, like your self-worth takes a hit. So you chasing more validation. And if you keep chasing that validation, it's like gambling. You lose some money, you bet more. You lose all that money, you bet more. And then eventually you go broke. And that's when you have zero self-worth. That's when you start looking at yourself in a negative light. And That's a terrible thing. That's a terrible thing. So you just gotta find yourself. You gotta love yourself. You can't rely on other people to be like, hey, I like you. You're a cool person. You gotta be like, I know myself. I'm a cool person. And honestly, I go through that. Like it's like a bipolar type thing. One week I'm like I need everybody to say I look good. I look fly. I look handsome. I'm funny. Whatever. But then other times I'm like I'm feeling myself. Like I don't need nobody. If I tell a joke and everybody looks at me weird, guess what? I thought it was funny. So it's like forget y'all. So it's something I'm really working on because this is the one thing that affects me the most. Probably is just chasing external validation, and it's a terrible thing, man. You dig yourself into a hole that you can never get out of until you learn to love yourself. And I know it sounds cliche, but hey, man, and I wish I could tell y'all where to start to love yourself, but you literally just gotta look in the mirror and be like, you're like I'm the best person. And I think it's good because anytime I'm like, who do I love the most in the world? The answer is always me. The answer is always me. I love my mom, I love my dad, I love my brothers, but I love myself so much, and sometimes I just can't find that love. That's when you gotta rely on the other methods, man. That's when you just gotta call it a day and say, "Hey, man, I need other outlets." Moving on. This is kind of a okay, this is not that serious, and I know I should be serious, but don't surround people who make you wanna kill yourself, and I live by this tweet, "How to Not Kill Yourself, Part 1. Avoid being around people who make you want to kill yourself." By Kanye West, formerly known as Kanye West, now known as Ye. Um, yeah, this is real. This is real. I mean, if just like going back to the external validation, if you hang around people who don't make you feel validated, and yeah, I'm not saying external validation, you don't need it at all. Everybody needs it. Everybody needs to be told they're cool sometimes. Everybody needs to be cared for in some way. And and some people just hang around people that degrade them, and it's like you're just a masochist at this point. Like it's terrible, man. It's terrible. And I don't know what to tell you. If you hang around them and you like it, you just gotta learn new ways, man. Like, and a lot of times when you chase attention, when you chase that external validation, it's always gonna get met with negativity because you're kind of making yourself a target, making yourself be, hey, look at me, look how cool I am. People are gonna want to hate on you, and that's just kind of a natural human response, man. If somebody is always looking for that attention, it's annoying. It's real annoying. It's real annoying. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Real annoying. And if somebody's like, don't I look so good, or like fishing for comments, I'm so ugly. I might tell you you're ugly, but I'm just keeping it real, bro. I'm just trying to like, I'm not a good person. I mean, I don't know if I'm a good person, but I would like to think I am, but it's just the human nature in all of us. Sometimes we're terrible people. Um, but oh, I totally lost the plot. Yeah, just hang around people who are cool, man. Like I'm from Milwaukee. I'm now in near Baltimore, Maryland. I don't know what I'm doing out here, but guess what? Guess what? I feel more at home now because I found people I can hang around with that are cool people. And it was some people at the start that I thought I was cool with, but hell no, man. It's you gotta pick and choose. You gotta be real selective. I like to hold everybody around me to a real high standard, and that's why people around me are always like the highest quality tier people. And I'm not saying that in no cocky way. I'm saying that, and you just gotta have high standards, man. The people around me are great people, and I love them, bro. Uh, so that's just my main advice. Keep very high standards to who you have close to around you. Okay, moving on. Oh, now this is real. This is real. Sometimes you gotta embrace what you're feeling. You can't always run away from what you're feeling. You can't, man. You can't. Um, Let me just check to see if I'm like on the screen. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I look fine. Um, but yeah, you can't. And there's this tweet again by Kanye, formerly known as Kanye, now known as Ye. It's like this is the greatest movie we're ever gonna live in. Every part of anxiety, every part of nervousness, you gotta embrace everything you're feeling. Let me try to pull it up for y'all on here. Um, Sorry guys, this is a long. I should have had this up. Be here now. Be in the moment. Now is the greatest moment of our lives, and it just keeps getting better. The bad parts, the boring parts, the parts with high anxiety. Embrace every moment for its greatness. This is life. This is the greatest movie we'll ever see, and that just kind of is so eye-opening to me. When you watch a movie, you kind of want to feel sad. You want to feel all the emotions that it's offering to you. So life, it makes me feel sad in a type of way. It makes me feel super anxious at sometimes, and I'm like, why am I so scared of these feelings? We're human. We're supposed to feel like this, and one thing I was told before uh, I was like, I'm super nervous, and then I was told like, I kind of forgot what he said, but he said, nervous, be nervous. That's the best way to know you're ready for it. That's the best way to know that you actually care about where you're at right now, and that's so real, bro. Like back to what I said, when you watch a movie, you wanna be involved, emotionally involved in it. So when you get sad, you're not actually sad. You're kind of happy that you're like feeling something out the movie. So why not be happy when you feel sad in real life? If it shows you care about it, it shows you're actually here. And another piece of advice that I mean I wouldn't give to everybody, but it's kind of something that holds true to me is like whenever I'm going through something real hard, I think to myself, I've gotten through everything that I thought that I would fail, and I'm still here. I'm still here, living, breathing. So it's like, why would I be scared? It's like I know I can do anything. I know I can get through anything. It's never been nothing that I couldn't do because you know what? I'm here right now, and I'm fine. Um, that's just some about it, man. Some about it. You always got to embrace what you're feeling. You can't run and deny that I'm sad. You can't run and deny that I feel alone. You just gotta sit there, like when you're trying to get over somebody, you can't be like I'm so fine by myself because then when you sit down at night, you're like, damn, I was just putting on a front, and now I'm so sad, and now you're away from everybody. So then you feel terrible. If you embraced it, you would go home at night and be like, today kind of sucked. I miss the people that I'm not over. I miss her. I miss him. Whatever. And now you're sitting there, but you're like, it's cool though. It's another day. So you can't always put your emotions on pause. That's one thing. If you put it all away, it's gonna come bite you later. Either in the middle of the night, that's when I feel the most sad about things that go wrong. In the middle of the night. Or in the morning. I wake up because I'm like dreaming. I forget it all. And I wake up, I'm like, damn, this can't be real. But then 30 minutes, I feel better. But anyways, moving on. Oh, quick little break. Let's go. Let's get it on. So this a little unheard verse. When the fast life takes its toll, the act right make everything slow. The black lights make everything glow. One of the nights where everything goes. Everybody goes through something. People be talking to you like you nothing. Then you like, bitch, I mean. Then your boss be like, okay, then leave. You covered up and past too long for them to leave. Gotta hit the club at the rear you breathe. Would you believe you never shine if you're not seen? So get all in their face like Nazim. I know you mesmerize jeans. Please don't hit that, bro. It's not clean. Please don't forget that all when it seems harder, better, faster, stronger. Okay. Sorry guys, it's a heavy topic. We gotta have a little fun, right? Type. You feel me? Oh, no, don't do this to me. Okay. Bet. I need you right now. More thoughts. And this is the end. This is the last slide. More thoughts, freestyle. So nobody's coming to save you. I'll keep it real with you. And having the mindset is like, oh, you can't take your life. Think about all the people. Think about how selfish you're being. That's terrible. Because then you just make the people feel worse about themselves. So don't take your life because do it for you, man. You're not doing it for oh, you'll make your mom feel terrible, which it's a terrible thing to do. I mean, for me, it's different people in all scenarios. It could be your mom, your boss. I don't know how close you are. I don't know y'all relationships. Your mom, brother, grandma, teacher, coach, schoolmates, but your best friend, like anybody close to you, your dog, man, your dog. Your dog relies on you. It could be anybody, like just strangers. If you don't got nobody, just think of strangers, man. Like you could change a stranger's life just by saying hi to them. I heard this story. This girl was on her way to jump off a bridge. She said, you know, no. She said, if somebody would have just waved or said hi to me, I wouldn't have taken my life. So just be kind to everybody, bro. And yeah, like if you're not gonna do it for nobody, do it for yourself. I think about me. I'm like, if I would have taken my life, I wouldn't have been here. I wouldn't have experienced what I've experienced. I've lived in Texas. I've lived in Maryland now, and I'm about to go live somewhere else. I'm having a good life, man, and this is all temporary. Sometimes I'm like, I don't like being in the military. I don't like being in the military all the time. In 4 years, I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna probably get a way better job. I'm gonna go get my own crib. I'm gonna go start my own family, maybe. I'm gonna go get my own wife. Like, I don't know. There's so much to live for. There's so much to live for. And especially if you're a teen, thinking about taking your own life, bro, this is all temporary. The way I felt at 16, literally everything has changed in less than 3 years. The way I even felt at 18, the amount of growth I've experienced from 18 to 19 has been more than 10 to 18. These are the years your life changes the most. So don't make a permanent decision based off a temporary feeling. That's the best advice I could give you. Just don't. It's so much to live for. Literally, the people I know here, I didn't know like a month ago, and some of these people here are like my best friends ever now. My friend in the other room, she is like I talk to her every day, bro. I love her, man, and and but she's okay. This is off topic, but she's Jewish. I would have never thought I'd be friends with a Jew. It's some gay people I'm friends with. I'm not saying I'm like homophobic or anti-Semite. Okay, but I'm just saying, like, it's people from all over the globe that. Okay, we gotta wrap this up. We gotta go. Okay, it's people from all over the globe. Some of these people are my best friends ever, and um, I love them, man. And I didn't know them. So literally think about it. In a week, your life could change, bro. In a week, you could meet your next wife. In a week, you could meet your next best friend. That's gonna change your life. In a week, you could get a new job opportunity that you absolutely love and gives you such a fulfilling purpose, man. These are temporary feelings you're going through because I promise it's something out there for you. I promise. Like, I don't really know how clear I can make it, man. Like I know it's a rough time for y'all. I've been through it. It was a terrible time. I thought it would never get better. My freshman year, my freshman year, I was damn near crying every day because I was like, "This is probably my last week. This is probably my last week." But my freshman year was one of the worst years of my life. And look at me. Guess what? My sophomore year was one of the best years of my life. I had so much fun that year, and I met so many new people. And I would have never gotten to meet of them if I was dead. If I took my own life. So what I'm saying. Yeah, please just keep going for yourself, man. You don't have to do it for nobody else. If you don't do it for nobody else, man, do it for me. I want to see everybody I know thrive. And I'm not saying I know y'all, but if I've gotten to help one of you guys today, then I guess we kind of have a relationship in some type of sense. But I want to see y'all thrive, man. I want to see y'all make a difference in the world. And I'm not saying this advice is gonna make everything rainbow and lollipops, but really the best thing. Don't make a permanent decision based off a temporary feeling because your life could change next week. And with that being said, I hope I helped at least somebody in some sense. I really do. Anyways, goodbye. Have a good night. I love all you. Love yourself. Find that love for yourself. And goodbye.